Ugh, Yuri takes 3 wide steps just to flop onto his bed. The mattress is worn and thin enough that it feels like throwing himself onto bare pavement, but Yuri slept on worse surfaces in worse places. Guess what? I tried what you suggested. Are you serious? You actually used a pickup line? Balthus whistles, dropping down to sit on the edge of his bed. Wow, you're down bad. Shut up.
He would say that, though.
I tried out what you suggested, and Bruh completely ignored it. Yuri buried his face in his hands. I can't even tell if it was because he hated it that much, and he just decided to, pretend he didn't hear it at all, or if he thought I was embarrassed right after saying it and decided to also pretend he didn't hear it at all? Saints, I'm losing my mind. When was the last time you ever seen me in such a wrecked state, Balthus? This is terrible, awful. We need to invest in a fainting couch around here because it would have been extremely helpful a while ago.
A fainting couch.
Balthus gives him a long look, dark eyes narrowed and squinting. Just as Yuri is about to ask what his problem is, Balthus asks, "So, where'd the flower come from?" Oh, right. Yuri groans as he reaches up to carefully take the flower out from his hair. It's a little ragged. He hadn't exactly done his best to keep it safe while he was racing through the monastery like a madman. But more or less,
damn girl.
It's still a bright sky blue.
Yeah, she's pretty crazy. Sorry, keep going.
Gods, it probably looked awful with his own hair. What had Bruh been thinking? Had he been thinking that at all when he did that? Yuri's heart is still beating a mile a minute because of it. He'd gone up to try and charm Bruh, but he'd ended up being the one getting flustered instead. Yuri sighs, but gets him to see if there's anything he can use in Abyss's trash heap as a makeshift vase.
Well, there's that iron axe. You could probably repair it.
Now we can take a break before the next scene where he talks to Constance.
Trying to get some levels for these people.
One day the war will be over.
You're right. Okay.
Shouldn't be too hard to kind of engineer here.
Yeah, see if Ingrid can get it.
Probably.
I mean, yeah. Can we attack this guy without killing him is a better question.
If you hit the barriers, you should be able to. Maybe.
Yeah, let's just smack it. There you go. Thanks. You've done it.
Oh yeah, she also has the archers with her.
I was outside petting the cat and smoking some weed, and I fucking cackled at the down bad line. that was something.
You must be pretty down bad then.
Hey, not leveled up. That's nice.
I can't stop
Hey, Nat.
now.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Anyway, I'm gonna send you folks a picture of said cat.
Nice.
Finally.
How many guys are left?
A bunch of
yeah,
wyverns, but I
mostly,
think the
yeah, it's a lot
birds
of
are
wyverns.
dead.
Is Ralph Nader over there gonna actually show up and attack, or is he just
Maybe.
gonna stay until the rest of his?
I don't remember if he moves or not.
You fool.
Uh-oh.
This
Whoever's
cat
doing
is-
this, you're making a mistake.
Yeah.
It's like a
That cat-
It's like a brown
Yeah, Raphael
gray
walks up.
cat.
She's more brown in the summer when
Oh, you
she
can't get down there.
sheds
This
Aw.
person's just
which is very, very thick right now.
this
And
person's
Yeah,
just
wow.
stuck. Yeah, they're
There's
stuck
your
in a little.
description, audience. Very cat-shaped, very typical cat.
I'll post a separate picture of the cat in the thread if they want.
Sans
I'm sure they
Kuvel.
already
It's our
want you to.
it's our neighbor's cat. We've known the cat for 3 years now. She shows up on our porch. We call her Peep.
But yeah, that archer is just fucking chilling.
Yeah.
Well, we still have a lot of fighting left to go, so maybe I should do one.
Yeah, just keep
more
going.
scene.
Yeah,
We got another fucking 10 minutes.
Great. Constance looks at him like she can't believe that he's the most intelligent man she knows. A perfect line? Really, Yuri? Just how low have you sunk to listen to something Balthus said?
For the fate of Bodhi.
Yuri
That was great
cautiously
direction.
picks at his nails.
She just fucking summons lightning from the sky to just murder this man.
As you do.
They've just dried from the little manicure Constance gave him, and thankfully she doesn't hiss at him like a territorial cat anymore, which is how he knows it's safe to move his hands around again. No need to look down at me that much. At least I know not to do it again. Probably.
I gotta give the author credit. Casually dropping the fact that he gets manicures from Constance, like it's a normal,
Completely
regular
in
thing.
Yeah, well,
She's-
that's in character, yeah.
That
She's
is character
surprisingly
and
good at
world
it,
building,
yeah.
Also, Constance doing nail art is completely in character for her.
Right,
Yes.
right, yeah.
Desperate times, desperate measures, and all that. And that's exactly why I'm talking to you about this, not to Balthus. Constance raises an eyebrow. Because, of course, you are most knowledgeable in the field of romance, and I trust no one else but you and your excellent judgment to suggest, Yuri says, pausing here to take a breath, what I should do to get Bruh's attention. Just like that, Constant beams. Yuri
Oh, no.
indulges her far too much. Oh, you flatter me! I know I do. If you ask me, I think there's nothing wrong with having some conversation over tea, she says, turning to let Yuri fix a knot in her hair. It's been getting longer recently, although she did mention wanting to grow it out for a change of pace. I mean, you two already talked plenty during the whole Alfric situation, didn't you? Yuri chews on his lower lip. Well, sure, but it's been a while since then. That sounds perfect. Constance nods, looking terribly pleased with herself. What better way to catch up and hear about what he's been up to than...
Ah, I think it's
I'll
okay.
even provide the tea
It
myself.
might be. Yeah.
Why, just the other day, I finally perfected my latest magical experiment, wherein I managed to make tea entirely out of sewer water.
Yum.
No, Constance, that's fine. Thank you.
It's-
I can handle this myself.
Toilet tea.
Like Bruno.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
Roar of battle.
She's very resourceful.
Later that day, after Yuri procures himself a pair of tea bags and a sufficient amount of confectionaries, he traipses back up to the surface with a newfound resolve to not fuck up. It's been a little over a week since his stupid attempt with the flower, which is now sitting nice and watered in a wine bottle on his dresser. Despite the utter failure that had been, Yuri is the farthest thing from a quitter. He is, at the very least, not going to take this lying down.
I think she could get away, maybe.
Until later.
Yeah.
Let's take it lying down.
Kind of iffy on this because there's a lot of shit in this corner. I kind of want to just draw them one at a time, but if I do this, then they're all dead. So.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a weird ass situation here.
Yeah, the biggest problem is this archer, because if I put them over here, they're fine. I can draw one at a
No,
time.
I mean
The
they're
archer
attacking.
is-
They're gonna move, but
I
They
do
just won't
think
attack
actually
on this
that
turn.
like if Mercedes goes in and flies away, she'll be out of range of the other ones.
So she can hit from here? No.
One further, but she'll be able to move afterwards.
Suppose, yeah.
It starts out pretty well. Yuri finds Violet at the fishing pond this time. Tossing one of his catches to a group of stray cats, Yuri makes sure to stay far away from. Yuri, Violet greets when he looks up to see Yuri, probably looking like a moron trying to dance out of the cat's reach. You're back. You left so abruptly last time.
Oh,
Ha! Well,
Ooh.
I was in a bit of a hurry.
Wait a
He
minute.
says, dusting his clothes
I have
off.
ideas.
Oh.
Let's see, a second.
Oh, thanks.
It may take a turn too, but
yeah, I know what you're doing.
you
now.
see what I'm going with
Yes,
that?
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Well, it took me a moment because I'm high. But, anyway, continue on.
Anyway, I happened upon some of these down in Abyss. Yuri coughs, holding up the tea bags and small basket of snacks and sweets for Bruh to peer at, and I thought we could share them. You like tea, don't you, Bruh? I haven't tried this kind before, but I'm sure it's Yuri. Violet
They're not
gently
the right
interrupts, closing his hand over
Configuration,
Yuri's.
no.
These have gone bad. Yuri blinks, stares. What? You can tell. They smell bad. Bruh draws his hand away from Yuri's, the lingering warmth from his
sewer
palm,
tea.
more distracting than it should be, and takes the tea bags with him. It's usually safe to have these even after the best before game, but then they hardly taste as good, and some whose
So-
poor stomachs are likely to suffer later on. You didn't have one, right? Good. Yeah, they have best before. Best
Yeah,
best
that's a
Of course
In
they
Poland,
do. Foldland
yeah.
best before the Foldland USD FDA.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like I feel like that's in there for the readers. Like that's like, hey, you teens reading this.
Please don't drink bad tea.
Yeah.
Also,
Don't
dry
drink toilet
tea,
tea.
like unless it's moldy or something, it's usually fine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it's been stored in the sewer with all that moisture.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bad
Out
bad
of all
zone
the
for it.
things that Bruh had just said, Yuri chooses to respond to the last one. Come on, I don't have a weak stomach. How do you think I survived all those attempts on my life via poison? Bruh's eyes narrow. All those what? Never mind, Yuri sighs. How the hell had Bruh caught a bad smell from these? Well, admittedly, Yuri thought they had smelled a little iffy, but down in Abyss, most if not all things end up smelling a little iffy, no matter how well you took care of them. Okay, well, these have got to be fine though, right? He asks, holding up the sweets. They're from his own secret stash. They have to be fine. I think so. Bruh pokes curiously at a muffin, still wrapped in the packaging paper it had come with. Will you give me a moment then? Just wait here. What? But Bruh's already turned to leave, his pace faster than usual, leaving Yuri standing by the edge of the fishing hole and looking like an idiot, as apparently has become the norm.
No!
One of the cats
Yeah,
looks up
usually
at
so.
him, fish bits around its mouth, and meows. Somehow it sounds like it's making fun of him.
Fish bits.
Fish bits.
Fish bits. You know what they say, fish bits. Before Yuri can begin the process of wallowing in self-pity once again, Bruh returns, carrying what looks like an armful of something. When he gets closer to Yuri, Yuri shakes his head at the sight of a pile of tea bags. Bruh, really? You didn't have to. And why so many? I have a lot, Bruh says. He sounds just
Okay.
slightly out of breath. Did he run all the way from here to the dorms where his room is and then back? Yuri feels both touched and frustrated at how much better Bruh is at this whole boyfriend thing than he is. Wait, are they like
They don't even know
actually
they're dating.
boyfriends? Did either of them ever specify?
You can probably unequip the chalice and to have her not delete them. Although I guess it depends if they have ranged stuff or not.
No, they just have axes, I think.
Okay, then yeah, she will just
I was
destroy
thinking
them.
About it. Yeah, silver axe.
Ralph will figure it out.
Saints, what if they've just been friends this whole time? Which ones do you like from here? Sifting through this pile would undoubtedly lead to them standing here until the sun sets, and while Yuri would very much like to see Bruh at night, now is not the time. What do you think I'd like? He asks instead.
Oh, there we go.
This is canon. This is how it really works in real life.
It's
when you're at a
true.
tea party. You can't quite resist a grin at the owlish blink Bruh responds with, and the way he slowly looks down at this armful.
Little guard, please.
Let me think.
My
What,
ambitions are
35.
Yeehaw.
Let me think. You're gonna like the lemon.
Yuri half expects him
Double
to just
Yo.
select his own personal favorite, or maybe one of the more expensive brands, or literally do anything other than actually, well, think. Yuri doesn't think he's ever seen Bruh quite as focused as right now, staring intently at the tea bags as if he can deduce the answer through that alone.
It's tea party time, binge.
Bruh? Yuri eventually asks, curing his throat. I was kidding, really. We can just... I got it. Bruh somehow manages to move all the tea bags to just one of his arms, using his free hand to fish out a pair from the pile. Honeyed fruit blend.
As you
Yuri
do.
certainly hadn't been
Oh,
expecting
that
that.
works. Okay.
What? He laughs. Wow, lucky guess much?
Vicus, is that the actual answer? Is honey?
Do you think this fic
What?
writer would lie?
That's true. I
Yeah, you know, I didn't even have to ask that. What am I talking about? All right, continue on.
He's certainly impartial to it, for reasons that should be obvious. But then maybe Bruh had just picked something sweet out without thinking too much about it. Bruh smiles, looking pleased he'd been right. It's the same blend from that night. Yuri feels his heart do a stupid
shit.
little loop-de-loop in his chest. You remember? Of course.
he does
Bruh
indeed
sounds-
like honeyed
sounds
fruit blend.
confused, as if wondering how he could possibly forget. You looked like you liked it when you tried it, and you said you rarely get good tea down in Abyss, so I made sure to remember.
Only thorns
It's
left
not
on
hard
this
to buy
rose.
from the merchants every now and then.
Guess who just bought 5 swords?
Me walking home.
5 swords and a tea bag.
Yeah.
He looks down at the rest of the tea bags, a contemplative look on his face. I think you might like Albinian berry blend too. And, Saros tea? I haven't tried it, but
That's
it
the
must
full
be
list.
costly for a reason. Next time I go down to the market, Bruh says, tilting his head just so in what Yuri realizes must be a small, excited tick. Would you like to come with me? We can buy tea together and other things that you need that might be hard to find in Abyss. Ah, Yuri swallows, taking one of the tea bags Bruh offers. This one certainly looks newer, better, and more taken care of than the ones Yuri had scrounged up in Abyss's pantry. And the thought that Bruh had remembered something as small as the type of blend they'd shared on that night together is,
At your service.
he mumbles, you really are a strange one. Bruh shrugs. So I've heard. Okay,
Thanks,
so
Bruh.
Yuri's tea bags may have been thrown into the gutter, but not all hope is lost, right? After Bruh returns to his room both to prepare the tea and to stow away the rest of his pile, where does he even have enough space for that in such a small dorm room? They clean up a spot by the fishing hole to sit down. Ah, tea by the fishing hole. Delicious combination of sights, sounds, and
Yeah.
smells.
Gambit him.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's getting fucked up there.
If you use a gambit on him with Ferdinand, you'll hold him in place.
My orders?
Yeah. I was seeing if any of the other people could get a kill on him, but whatever, it's fine. You don't have a gambit.
Oh,
I know.
Oh no.
He needs to be he needs to be a space away. He can't do it directly next to him.
Weird.
This is critical.
Oh, but then he...
Put the plan into action.
Ah.
Murdered most of them.
It's easy then to just talk about whatever comes to mind. In between popping sweets in his mouth, Yuri rambles on about the latest deals with his gang, the situation down in Abyss, and what stupid things Balthus got up to the other day. You know, you can talk, Yuri says when he realizes all Bruh's been doing for the last few minutes is stare at his face. Not that Yuri feels that unnerved whenever Bruh does that anymore. After a while, his seemingly blank eyes start to look a little endearing, but he feels bad about dominating the conversation now. I didn't come up here to listen to my own voice. Bruh smiles around his cup, but I did.
Let's clean up.
Oh my god.
Doesn't quite work dramatically. Not for
No.
me, not if it's you. Now that's just cheesy, Yuri huffs, in a weak effort to tamp down the blush he knows must be rising to his
There's
face.
no stopping
He's heard better
me.
lines before, so why is it that everything Bruh says just makes him want to hide in a hole?
Because he wants to fuck Bruh.
Because he wants whole.
But seriously, don't tell me nothing's been going on with you. I mean, you said the whole thing with Alfric was just a regular day for you here, so... Bruh taps his chin in thought. I'm not sure. I don't really pay attention to these sorts of things.
Who's
Well,
Feratu?
the other
Yeah, she
thing
can
we
cast
did
spells as
find
a
out,
trickster.
The head librarian has been dead this whole time, and it had been a dark mage impersonating people.
Taking life.
Yuri
doesn't
stares
faze
at
me.
him. What the fuck?
Good.
Yeah.
It could have been worse, by Bruh reasons. At least he didn't turn into an umbral beast. He pauses. Yet. Anything could happen, I suppose. Before Yuri can say much of anything, and he hadn't had anything in mind
What's my
aside for another what the fuck, something brushes up against his arm, and Bruh breaks into a little smile. Oh look, she likes you, he says, digging around in their assortment of snacks to retrieve a biscuit, cracking a piece off to toss it at the ground. The ones here are usually hissy at people. They only like me because I feed them. Ah,
Very food
Yuri
motivated.
has a bad feeling about this. Bruh, he says sweetly, is that a
No time
cat
for pity.
beside me?
Dodge 2 or 3?
I think 3.
3.
Oh, Yuri's scared of cats. Or
Yes.
he's
Oh,
allergic
yeah.
to cats.
Oh no.
What? Yes,
More
Bruh
fighting.
says, still breaking biscuit pieces off. Yuri
I don't like
catches the
this guy.
hint
Fuck him.
of a black furry tail in the corner of his eye, and it takes everything to shoot up to his feet and make a break for the infirmary. Yuri, are you alright? You look very tense. He frowns, the look on his eyes changing immediately, in a much lower whisper, soft enough that probably even the cat wouldn't have heard him. Is there an enemy nearby?
You can basically get, what's his name? Nader if you want to end
Yeah, I
the
just gonna
chapter.
kill everybody because they're here.
Everyone's
It's
equal in
true.
battle.
Wow.
I want to see Bernie solo all these guys
Mhm.
down
I
here.
better keep up.
You do have hardstyle Manuela here.
Yeah, damn.
Do this. Problem is, the instant I
do this
walk
for all
into
of
here,
us.
that's happening.
If you only have one come over, it might be okay.
No, it's all of them. Is that?
You can get
That's-
one to attack you there, and like, you know, then her and Hubert can go, especially if the other two go for it, and she can attack back. So that should work.
Bloody path.
Chill in the woods.
Yeah.
Crack open another Dr. Peppy.
Is that the same one as attack?
I think so, yeah. I think this will work.
That's fine. Always. So next time. And then, let's get everybody in range for the final fuck you to Nader. What are you attacking?
Yeah, that works.
How long
Alright, I
has
think I
gone on
can
a lot
finish
longer
this
than I
before
thought.
you
Yeah,
kill
I got.
Nader.
Yeah,
Yep.
keep going.
Yuri coughs out one short laugh. He sounds slightly hysterical. Well, something interesting about me, bruh, he cuts himself off with a sneeze. Achoo! Is that achoo! I'm deathly, achoo! Achoo! This Oh, very strong sneezes from poor Yuri. Bruh's at his side in a moment. Yuri, what's wrong? Have you been poisoned? He exclaims, catching Yuri in his next full-body sneeze and holding him steady in his arms. Yuri would be enjoying this quite a lot more if he could think outside of the terrible itch in his
It all
nose.
comes down to this.
I've never heard of a poison that induces sneezes. Did someone tamper with the tea somehow? Wait, hold on. Let me get you to Manuela. No, just... Yuri has to keep himself from wiping his nose on Bruh's shirt. That sounds like it would do the exact opposite of charming him. I just have to make a quick trip down to the Abyss. His usual medicine should still be down there, and if they run into Constance and her restorative magic along the way, all the better. Bruh frowns. No, you need help. Come on.
You gotta step back one.
And without so much as a
yeah.
warning, he lifts Yuri up in his arms and marches off towards where Yuri assumes the infirmary must be. Yuri sees his life flash before his eyes. This is it. This is how he goes. Dying of cat allergies in Bruh's arms. He has to admit that it could
Not
have
so
been
bad.
worse. He could have been dying of allergies in some random
Fine
person's arms,
display.
after all. Or Balthus's. But if he doesn't die of cat hair first, he is most certainly going to die of embarrassment then. Put me down, he wheezes, unintentionally emphasizing each word with a cough. I can walk, bruh! Is as far as he gets
I can
before
walk, bruh.
dissolving into another round of sneezing.
Don't carry me, bruh.
Needless to say, Yuri does not think he looks particularly charming like this. That's the end of that scene.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The next
One
scene is
more.
going to be Happy and Balthus with Yuri at the bar doing shots.
As you do.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Leonie.
I'm not dying.
White girl normals.
Fuck, she's level 30. I didn't want that to happen.
That's okay.
Whatever. Everybody is here, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know if they support, but you know.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
They do. There you go. Alright, yeah, we should be able to pretty much finish this now. There's no
Yeah.
one else left.
Let's just take care of it.
Good, good, good.
I don't know what
Okay.
Ferdinand Mercedes' support is. I'm sure it's him walking up and be like, wow, Mercedes, no one respects women more than me, Ferdinand von Meyer.
Okay.
Probably.
Oh, Nader doesn't take a whole lot of damage.
What's his, like, defense versus resistance? Because, yeah, wow,
good
he's
point.
thick.
Well,
He does not have much resistance.
Yeah, so we need to nuke him.
oh, what a shame.
Do you have... Yeah.
Soon, TM.
Wait, you could just nuke this.
Probably.
Is everyone in range for attack, though?
That should be okay, yeah.
I must commend you for your courage, seeing as how you
I should have
dared
gotten
to
everyone
stand
in... Whatever.
I'm not listening to him.
I've heard enough. Oh, we did hit him. Nice.
He's on a heal tile, so I could just keep doing that.
Yeah, probably.
No, you won't.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
Dang.
Critical low damage.
You got XP? You got
Yeah.
1 XP.
Wow.
This is stupid.
Don't worry, Dorothy will be able to nuke him from orbit soon.
Now. But get everyone in range.
Yeah. Plus, I also want Mercedes to get a hit in real quick. So you're here. You have a bow, right?
Yeah, you can attack.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not worth it, but you're good. You can sit right here. You can be right here.
Everyone is rooting for you.
Wait a minute. You don't. You want to be here in a second. Okay.
We're all just giving him a big hug here.
Give him the baloney. No! Can't do that.
Uh-oh. I think Dorothea could still do it.
At your service.
Something
It won't
spicy.
change the random number, but yeah, I guess actually fire could be a little.
Well, give it a shot.
But of course, we could apply our Bayesian probability here.
Yeah.
Bye.
Meteor.
Meteor storm.
This is how far I
He's talking about Dorothea.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's over there by the tree.
There she is.
Also, seeing the bridges in context of the actual like
Yeah.
player map here, like they're just like
This way.
so short.
Yeah, they're pretty tiny. They're just bridge-sized
How many
bridges.
times you attack, we will never allow you to capture the throat.
A word.
Very great. Insurmountable.
Cool. Uncontrollable.
Okay.
She healed a lot of
Sure.
people. She killed some people.
The game loves a generalist.
We earned a battalion. Holst chosen.
The Almiran troops
Neat.
are difficult opponents. For now, I would much rather focus on Fodlan's internal territories. I hope they don't mount another attack anytime soon.
Well, I mean, we killed their commander and most of their army, so who
Probably
could
not.
say? Well, that was a prologue.
That was a
The
thing.
Almiran army retreated. Their casualties were numerous.
I would say
Yuri really
total
hasn't-
even.
Yuri hasn't been making a lot of progress while we haven't been checking up on him, I must say.
It's true.
As I understand it, they won't be
Soon.
attempting another invasion anytime soon.
Yeah, because like they all died.
Yeah.
Because
They're dead.
People.
Still, we must prepare.
But I guess that's the
local troops
plan.
before their enemy returns.
They are an irritating.
Maybe we can befriend them.
Maybe we could be friends.
Friends.
That is my hope. I would even consider a treaty. Unlike Fodlan, Almira is not a land ruled by blind fealty to the gods.
That's your qualifications.
I mean, it's a pretty good
yes.
qualification.
Yeah.
They're godless heathens. Positive.
I believe we need only to communicate openly with them and respect the differences between our cultures.
And they should also respect the fact that I could use my axe to shoot lightning on them from 300 feet away.
Yes.
Do that.
But only
And
if
if they
shoot
try to
first.
shoot me, good luck.
Yeah.
One more promising than what we can expect from followers of the goddess.
It's too
Oh,
bad we
cute.
don't have like Ingrid or
What did you
somebody,
call
or
him,
like
say?
Ignat's like carry around the handy cam and just get some like B-roll footage of all this
Yes.
stuff and just like mail a tape to Dimitri like every week just with like new stuff of happening. He's just sitting there sad as the fucking dude puts it in the VCR.
Here's the thing, though. It has to be filmed as if they're in just a cube with
Right.
textures on it.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah, like it's like a studio setting.
In addition, he
To
would
do
like
wheeling
to leave
out the
protection of the
CRT.
throat to Imperial troops from now on.
Okay, so hold on. Was he talking Duke Gondrel? Oh, that was Hilda's dad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Is that so? How reasonable of him. By the way, what was it that ailed Holst?
Ligma.
I did not hear all the details, but apparently he ate some
Oh.
bad mushrooms.
Oh, he's tripping.
He's in a basement right now.
God.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
doing shrooms, and then he's like the next
He's
day when
like-
you're really lethargic and the GI track's all
Yeah.
fucked up. He's like, "Oh, they're fucking attacking now. Just tell fucking Nader to do it."
Him and Balthus are friends, and like you can tell.
Yeah.
He said he is now emaciated and pale, and his skin exudes a mysterious red.
Oh, he was tripping.
Yeah, that's the day after.
Oh shit.
I can't help but imagine what that must look like. But it's
Edelgard has
probably
not
better
done
to think
shrooms
about
or
it.
any other drugs in her entire life.
No.
Yes.
Edelgard likes a glass of wine before bed, but otherwise, I don't think she would do anything.
Agreed.
Yeah, as she gets older,
Do
she
not
has
worry
one
yourself
glass of
with such
wine.
thoughts.
Nah.
I'm too curious.
I'm too curious.
Indeed. Well, then maybe you should pay a visit.
Yes?
And then you could tell me what it looks like.
Blat on shrooms.
She's tripping. She microdoses all the time. Just look at her.
Yes. Dinner cereal.
Okay, one prologue down. So we got Hubert,
Wow.
Linhart Leonie, and then Bernie Petra. I kind of want. You said we should just do the Leonie one so we could just get rid of. Not get rid of, but like get whatever.
Rid of. We don't
You
have to think about
hyped
Leonie
me up on
anymore.
whatever the fuck she's supposed to give us.
Yep. Sure.
Just do it. Just do it.
No supports?
It
Wow.
probably won't show you the supports until you get back.
There is one thing though.
Or maybe. I don't know.
We might be running out of supports.
No, there was a ton of hearts on that last map.
Yeah, we got a ton of them.
I think the supports just don't show up until you go back.
Well, let's just do Leonie Linhart ones. Legend of the Lake.
What's in that lake?
A sacred weapon anyone can yield.
It's a free weapon.
It's a gun.
In a lake.
Good job.
Fucking
Watery
God,
tarts
huh?
distributing scimitars is no basis for making a gun of it.
Brave gun. You could shoot 20 rounds.
Supreme power comes from a mandate of the masses.